Here from the network studios with CJ, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of truck simulator, well, bus simulator technically, but we've got a bit of a challenge, and that is the white stuff on the floor. Want to wish you all a Merry Christmas from me and everybody at Network Studios who helps out with the channel. They all wish you a Merry Christmas too, or at least I'm sure they do. I'm speaking on their behalf. And so what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're at the main bus station right now, and we're actually physically taking a bus route to drop people off in Palito Bay. And the reason why I'm doing this is because somewhere along here there actually is a bus stop in Palito Bay, so it kind of works out nice. But we're not just going to simply drive up the highway to Palito Bay like that. That would be stupid. Like, there's going to be people, like, you know, kind of like from the bus station who maybe wants to get off at Sandy Shores on the way and wants to get off at Grapeseed and stuff like that. So we are going to take a little bit of a diverted route. So before we start this, I'll show you the route that we're going to take. So what we're going to do, I'll show you on the map, is we're going to come out the bus garage where we'll actually be going round. We'll come out, and then we're going to follow up the highway just a teeny, just for a little while. We're going to come up here, and then we're going to turn, and we're going to make a stop at the casino. So we're going to like do a bus stop at the casino, then we're going to come back out and come back round, but instead of joining the highway, we're going to take this little country road here, which takes you up here. We're going to do like a stop at a farm and stuff like that. We're going to take the journey all the way up here past the construction site, and then we're pretty much going to go in here. Then we're going to make a stop at the little shopping centre place, the little clothing store near there. Gonna have a little drive into here, and we're gonna do a little stop in here. Then we're gonna go all the way up to here and take it down into Sandy Shores, where we'll make a little stop in Sandy Shores. We'll then come back out of Sandy Shores. We'll go up here and turn down here to go into Grapeseed. We'll go down, we'll go in to Grapeseed, and then we will go back round here, and then we will just follow the highway round to Grapeseed. And it gets, you know, it doesn't get any more simpler than that, really. You know, the last bit is just a highway, because there's no, like, without taking a really stupid, ridiculous country road, you haven't really exactly got anywhere like safe to go around, like say from Grapeseed to Sandy Shores. You've only got like these really little narrow country roads, like little dirt roads, and they're not really exactly what you would call practical for doing things like you know, taking a bus around. I mean, you can have a bad enough experience taking a car around, let alone do that. Right, so I think we're about all set to go. I think we're about ready to say
yeah, I think we're about ready.
yeah, I think we're about ready to take this out. So I'm gonna let CJ reverse out, just so it's a bit easier for me to reverse out if he hasn't already. Oh, he's there. He must have changed bus. Alright, I guess it doesn't particularly make it any easier for me. I'll have to go into third person for this. The thing is that I don't want to hit the wall, but then at the same time I don't want to whack this guy's bus either. And just have a and stuff like that. Alright, so here we go then, guys. We're about set now to start the journey. I just don't want to clip his bus, so we'll just take it there. Alright, there's a few buses in here today, probably with it being Christmas Day, but we're working. We're putting a little service on up to Palito Bay for people, and I think you need to watch out, because you walked right. You walked and came out without looking. Alright, let's do this. So we've got a lime green bus. The green buses, they go up to Palito Bay. Usually the red ones just stay around town, and the blue ones they go as far as Sandy Shores, but they take a different route to Sandy Shores to the way we take a route to Sandy Shores. So technically the green bus is the longest bus, it like goes the furthest. It's got a more high powered engine. The blue buses are a bit more high powered because they do go as far as Sandy Shores, and the red buses they just stay around the city area. They just, you know, take you like from the houses into town. So here we are. So it's quite, you know, busy on the roads today, not too bad. Hopefully we don't get into too much traffic. Just gonna get ready to change lane. I don't think anything's coming. No, we're all good. Just so I'm ready to exit the highway. The first bit of highway nearly completed. We're just gonna come up here, ready for the casino. And seeing as though GTA doesn't have double deckers, CJ's kind of acting as my top decker, but as an extra bus for more people to do this route. A little extra bus, so he's just coming with me as well, just to pick up a few more passengers, just in case, you know, my bus gets full, you know, that type of thing.
Where would we stop in here?
We're just gonna pull into here because there's like these little I'm gonna take the very first one, just so people can get off at the casino.
Thank you, have a nice day.
Yeah, and I've actually had a little bit of a change of route. Instead of taking ourselves back onto the highway, because of the way we reverse out, I'm going to come down here, and then I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go back up here. You know what I mean? Rather than like trying to make an awkward, like, almost like a U-turn. So let's go. So rather than making a U-turn, we'll go this way instead, because the road loops back round anyway. Cause you know that I've got something so good.
I love your indicator, it's like, right, I'm indicating.
See, and then we can just take the service round here. So yeah, we should be all set. Passengers all good. Let's go. Stick into this lane for now. Jesus, rise. Whoa. The truck could see that I was coming by. Yeah, we've just got a little bit of a scrape there, but nothing to, you know, nothing to rage about. We'll just get the paint and body people to just go over that when this bus isn't in service. Alright. And everything, to be fair, seems all good. Clocking up about, you know, 60, which is alright. We're just coming out of town. I'm going to highly do this a bit like the UK, so we speed up to about 60 out of town, slow down to 30 in town. Probably is different in America, but I'm used to the UK stuff, so I'll just take the UK side of things. We're coming into a bit of traffic. There's a guy in a Jeep, or like a Range Rover, in front of us, and then there's a couple of other cars. I think there's a car and another like Range Rover. Little noggin. But we're gonna pull into this lay-by. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're going to take a pull into here and do a little countryside stop for people who like live on a farm. And there is a farm like just up there, and there was like a place just behind us. So if anyone like needs to go there or lives there, they can. All right, and stuff like that. I'll let CJ stop as well if he wants.
I'm ready now.
All right, we just got to wait for this blinking. Right, we should be good. Let's do this. We got to, you know, got to take it nice.
$60 the speed limit. What am I doing? 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, this car's this car's doing my head in as it is.
I was doing 55 now.
Come on.
Yeah. Alright.
I think he wanted a turn.
Ash.
Yeah.
My mum's just saying Home Alone the 3's on at 6 o'clock tonight.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I won't be watching it. I'm probably going to be having visitors and that a bit later. Alright, we're going to turn in here, just make a few stops at these houses. Well, make a stop for these houses. There isn't really a particular bus stop for this, so I'm just literally going to pull up here. We can just pretend we've got our hazards on. CJ can't make a stop behind me, so he'll have to wait till I've pulled forward. Because his arse ends like really far, really like quite badly out there, so I'll have to let him pull forward.
I only had 6 passengers in here.
Alright. Now we've got to make a stop at this place. But we need to go in to turn around and then come back out and then make a bus stop.
Can you get out the other end?
No, you've got to make it's a dead end in here.
Right.
I've nearly done it now anyway. Go on, I'll let you round. Alright, now we can finally pull up and let them out. Just at this little juice bar here. There we go. We just have to turn around in there to come back out. That's really all it is. Alright, let's go. I've stopped there now at the juice bar.
I can't even see how close that.
Let's go.
Let me stop here. Don't say damn to me.
We'll make a stop here, just for if people wanna, you know. Hi. Yo, welcome. Yeah, good job on that video yesterday. That was really good. Just kidding. Yeah, I know. But nah, good job on that video yesterday. I actually really liked that. That DFS advert you put in at the end, you know, the Norwood sponsor. That I thought that was quite sick actually. Like the way you put like the DFS pictures together and that was quite good. Yeah, I definitely think like, you know, I can't wait to like see some proper shows go up on that channel. That's going to be good. But yeah, guys, in the new year, I'm actually going to be working on NTV a little bit more. You want to play Minecraft later? I might do. It depends, because usually for Christmas Day, my dad, kind of like stepmom, stepsisters, come to my nan's for a bit, and then I go back there because we usually play a board game and stuff like that. And we, you know, I usually just chill till you know. Usually just chill a bit. So it just depends. Cheers. It just depends what we're doing really. If you know how things go to plan. But yeah, you know. Right, we'll come down into Sandy Shores now. I'm just gonna pull over a bit just to make sure that I make the turning alright. Upload PD at 6 or 7. It was late last night. Yeah, I know, I was like busy doing some stuff. Alright, we'll make a little stop into Sandy Shores. I'll be stopping here a bit longer this time because this is like one of the main stops on the way. Are you making a vid announcing NTV2? Yeah, I might do, yeah, because I'm probably gonna do one when NTV Sport's ready as well. We've still got like some stuff to do with that. We need to make like a little sports background. That's actually something that I was actually wondering. Like, you know when you play tennis in GTA, I was actually wondering if you could, like, while you're playing tennis, if you could still make a you know, like a Rockstar editor video of like your guy, like two people playing tennis, because like I'd do that for like, you know, and then it'll say like NTV Sport on it. I think that'd be pretty good. Alright, looks like CJ's leaving. I've just got a few more people to collect. But if this guy don't get on in a minute,
for gas.
if this guy don't get on in a minute, shall we play tennis on GTA? Yeah, if we can take a thingy video of it, you know, like a Rockstar clip, what I could like then edit, that'd be good. Alright, yeah, I need to go now. Otherwise I'm gonna start getting delays. I'm good for juice. I got fully filled up at the bus depot. Alright, let's take this. Then I don't have to call there with my passengers. And here we go, guys. So we don't actually physically have any stops for a bit now, till we get into
Grapeseed.
Yeah, good. Yeah, till we get into Grapeseed. Sick. Yeah. which we just got to turn up here, but it should be good. We ain't done so bad really, apart from the little scrape at the beginning. Bus seems fine. Right, let's take it down. Yes, wait. Cars have really got to learn, haven't they? Please turn. What's NTV Kids? There is no such thing as NTV Kids. Well, actually, pretty much just for the fun, like a year ago I made an NTV Kids advert, just to kind of like make out as if there would be an NTV Kids, but there actually physically isn't an NTV Kids. But what I might do is, you know, like ITV have CITV, but it's not an actual channel. It's just like a morning on ITV or something, where it's like, where it like just plays a few like kids shows. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I might do something like that and then just make a few like kiddie shows, but I'm not going to focus too much on NTV Kids. Where's NTV Entertainment Channel? It was still on YouTube. You can, I'm sure you can search it in. I like, don't get me wrong, it might not be called NTV Entertainment, but I thought it was. Like, I literally thought that's what it was. So, like, I could potentially be wrong. But I'm not certain. Like, I'm not certain if that is what it's called. I know it was, like, along that lines, but I'll have a look for it. Yeah! Yeah! Hi Ash, Merry Christmas. Same to you as well. Same to you. Alright, we're just going to make a little stop here. I've just got to literally go and get something, so I'll be 2 secs.
From there, you know.
LTD Los Santos DLC. Dimilo, Dimilo, Dimilo. I feel you, so what we gotta do. I feel you, so what we gotta do.
Alright, I'm back.
I had to park in front of you because I was sticking out a bit.
Alright, fair enough. You should make a park drive map. You should make a PD map with Norwood next to PD. Oh, yeah, I get you. I get you.
There you go, Ash. I moved out of the way so you can lead the way.
Yeah, I get you, but possibly not, in my opinion. because in my opinion, I get your idea, don't get me wrong, but that in a way would be kind of like sticking Coronation Street next to Emmerdale. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think in a way it'd be like better to have that somewhere else, if you get me. And just to say, like, I want to be in Norwood. There's a reason why I want to be in Norwood, and I'll go over the reasons in a moment. So in Park Drive, if you've not like watched like older episodes, there was a character in it called Steve Woods, and I like use my normal voice for his character. But on episode 100, do you know what I mean? Like, on episode 100 we killed him off, and like as that, like, not the character, but you know, like me playing the character, like as me playing the character, I would potentially like that to be my my next role, like what my actor does next. Like, he's not in Park Drive anymore, but then he joins Norwood, if you get what I mean. But yeah, like, definitely I think like something like Norwood, you know, like I'm not saying like you know, about having Norwood on, like, I don't mind having Norwood on my map. Harrison could have a friend and he could travel to Norwood to meet him again, maybe, but then like the only thing is like if he died in Park Drive, which don't worry, he isn't at the moment, guys, he couldn't then like go into Norwood as like a different person, if you get what I mean. Anyway, we're nearly here now. We're nearly at Polito Bay. But I do get your idea. We could have Norwood on the same map. Like, I could build another housing area somewhere. Because I am pretty good at, like, I know exactly where we could do another housing area if you wanted to make one with me on my map. If you wanted to use Norway on my map, Norwood rather, I know where we could do one, but to be honest, it's really up to you. Like, I have an area where I was gonna put another housing area, so we could call it, like, we could have like a bit like Park Drive, you know how like the first street is like Norwood, and then there'll be like other streets, like, which would get used in Norwood, you know, like how we have like Oak Avenue and stuff like that, and it'd be quite good, but I'd do it in a different, obviously, like, style to, like, it'd be like similar houses to Park Drive, but not the same, and there'd be like a different layout. It wouldn't be like exactly the same neighbourhood, but it would have like similar, like, styled sized houses. Oh, CJ, you've got red light. Tut. See, here's the bus stop up here. Norwood is a new Coventry. Norwood is in New Coventry. Oh, is it? Well, then we might not be able to do it on my map. Well, my map actually forms as have I, like, did I go, oh, sugar, reverse, I missed the bus stop. I was reading that comment. There we go. Right, so here we are, guys. Oh look, and it's just got night time. It's literally taken us all day to get here. CJ, you've got to wait for me to finish.
Yep, and I've just knocked down the sign. We're saying 50 kilometers per hour.
Alright, there we go. I'll pull forward for you. And then I'm going to turn around and go to that other bus stop, ready to come back. Oh, I've just scratched my bus now. Well, actually, to be fair, that's it. That's it. I've finished my job now. I get to go home. So I get to go home now. Someone else will be picking the bus up to go. So I'll just I'll park my bus up in here. Oh, CJ, whoa, that was a little close there. So was that.
Oh, well done.
I didn't even mean to do that. My foot slipped on the acceleration pedal. But now back to it. There we go.
I just follow.
There we go. Right. There we go. That's the bus service done. There we are. There we go. Oh.
What way you walking, son?
Right, I'm just getting to my car now. I left my car here because technically before streaming I started my bus journey here and went back to the city and then came back here. So this is my car. Oh, my alarm went off as I got in.
I like how you did that.
It's just so no one breaks it, you know, breaks in.
I need to just call my car because it's at the garage, you know, getting a bit of modifying. I spawned right around the freaking corner. Why?
Right. Do you want me to take you around the corner?
It's literally outside the entrance where we just pulled into.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
I'll probably see you for work tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Home time it is. Jesus, CJ's ruthless when he's not working on the road. Saying that, you know, I do often sometimes speed a bit, but usually out of town. Like then,
I agree with that.
What?
So when new cars come out in GTA, don't they sound exactly the same as the old ones?
Yeah, some of them do. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing I do wish they'd bring out for GTA, like more in updates. Like they never bring out they never really bring out any new trucks or buses. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, well, I think it'd be cool if they had like, say, like a coach, what they brought out, but you know, like where you put the luggage. You should be able to press a button and then guns come out of it. I'll let you decide your character. You can make him. Oh yeah, he'll probably... I don't know what I'm going to call him yet. But yeah, he'll just be a normal neighbourhood guy, I think. Last person I played him as was Steve Woods, and you know, he was a bit of a killer. He was a bad person, really. Well, to be honest, he kind of went... The thing was, he started off as a normal character, and then his mum died, and it kind of turned him a little bit nutty, and then he made a mistake due to the grieving over his mum's death, and he set a house on fire to try and kill himself in it, but he didn't realise there was other people in it, and he ended up killing a little 10-year-old girl, and it turned him yeah, I want to be like him but under a different name, you know, like as in the actor who's played Steve Woods would have joined a different show, if you get what I mean. Because like in a real soap, like when a character dies, like they don't obviously die in real, they just die in the show. So like my character died in the show, but then he'll do something else. But I want to make a news at 10 very soon. So I might get I might possibly get CJ and Harrison to help me with that, because Harrison's good at doing the weather. So like we'll just get him to. I might get him to be the weatherman, and then I might maybe get someone like CJ to do the travel, or I might get someone like CJ to do the weather, and get someone like Harrison to do the sports news. Or something, I don't know, like, we'll see. I might, like, get them to help me with doing another news at 10.
Where you going?
I'm just driving about now. I've, like, finished the realism for the time being. I can't really be bothered to keep driving so realistically. Yeah. Anyway, there'll be hopefully you guys saw Christmas Eve's Park Drive. Saw the action there. It was alright, but in my opinion Christmas Day things get a little worse. Stroke Boxing Day. So, you know, just keep your eye out is all I'm really saying. For when the Park Drive Christmas Day uploads. Gonna upload it a bit earlier today though, because I you know, I've got to render it, to be honest. It's all edited, I've just got to render it and upload it. And same with Boxing Days. I might render Boxing Days once I've rendered Christmas Days, just for the pure fact that I'm already on the Share Factory, and you know, then I don't have to render it tomorrow. Yeah.
Should I do you want to do another shift, because there's another 4 buses in here?
No, not right now. I think it's Christmas, I should get a day off, really.
Huh.
I'm thinking about starting a new job anyway. And I'm thinking about starting a new job, to be fair. I'm thinking about starting boat rides.
I've got a boat.
You know, like beaches where you can go on like speedboat rides and that.
Yeah, I've got a speedboat.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, as I do have a license to sail a boat. You know.
I want to make my way to you.
Oh yeah, also the sports talk will be on network radio tomorrow. We'll be airing that, and stuff like that. And speaking of that, guys, about network radio, I've not had a chance to tell you guys yet, but I found this like app / program you can install on your PC, and it actually lets you like stream your own radio station to the web. It's pretty sick. Like basically you have this app, and you create an account for it, and pretty much what you can do is you can stream an hour a day for free, but you can like stream like as a proper radio station, if that makes sense. So you can play music, you can do whatever, but what you can actually do is that you can actually go ahead and like you can actually pay like so much to stream whenever you want. Now I don't know how much that would be, but what I'm actually like physically thinking about doing is possibly doing some network radios on there as well, because although I am doing this as a little series on YouTube as well, I would kind of like to do something with a radio station in the future, like for real, like because I'm into music and stuff like that. And like I think as well as gigging, if I could like host a radio station in the future like that'd be pretty sick for me. Having like an online / on-air radio station that like goes on air like 24/7, or like goes on air like all day, then like stops at night. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like where there's just nothing from like a certain time, and then like pretty much what can happen is I'd then like employ like different people to like go ahead and stream the music out, and do like their own different shows and like actually make it a real thing. But you know, I'll see how it goes, like just by streaming for an hour. You can get views and comments in, so you can actually interact with your fans, or like with people what tune into your station. You can actually like read comments. Yeah.
I think your friend's in the session. Charlie Classic.
Charlie Classic. No clue who that is, kid. But yeah, you know, been thinking about it, guys. But don't worry, like I'm gonna keep network radio on YouTube as well.
I left session.
Stuff like that. There isn't any boats.
I'm gonna come back into the city and
I'm in the city.
Yeah, I thought you were going to Sandy, so I drove all the way up to Sandy and you were in the city.
No, I didn't go to Sandy.
Oh well. Don't take me back.
I love diving off there for some reason. I like the submarines. Can you get one in online?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. No, I don't mean buy one. I mean you can find one, can't you?
Oh yeah. Because me and Ethan and Ben got one the other day.
Trying to think where it is though. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? But where? I'm trying to think where it is. Is it there? I think it could be there. I'm gonna go there and see if I can get one. So yeah, I'm technically just leaving the city again, even though yeah, I'm pretty much heading back up towards Palito Bay.
Right, I'm coming.
But I'm following the coast road round to Palito Bay, and I don't care how I get there either. I'm not gonna drive. I'm not really aiming to drive realistically, let's say. I'm just gonna drive whichever way will get me there. I'll take this car.
Where am I? For starters, wait there, I'm coming with you. I'll come in my armoured Karuma. I should buy one of these. They're on sale for 488k. It's
What?
700k. I'm a Karuma. Me, Liam, and Will have got one now. You should get one. They're not. I think till the end. Well, till the end of December, the 488k, so 700. Oh, where Ash with there.
I'm ending my stream now.